We've updated the countertop material and added to measurements to specify its dimensions. In our previous videos, we've already shown how to do both of these steps. To adjust the countertop surfaces to match the real size of the wood sheet we've chosen, we first need to note down the length and width of the countertop area. It's clear that the current UV map, imported from Sweet Home 3D, causes distortion on the countertop surface. In fact, the material seems to shrink to fit the top of the cabinet. After selecting one piece of the countertop, we go to the Select menu, hover over Select Linked, and then choose Material to select all the objects that share the same countertop material. After switching to the UV Editing tab, we notice a common Blender issue. It hasn't refreshed the material image in the UV Image Editor. By scrolling with the mouse wheel, we can see the list of available images and select the correct one. In the right window, the viewport that's in edit mode, we open the Select menu and choose All. As we can see, the imported countertop from Sweet Home 3D has quite a complex topology. To simplify it, we press X and select Limited Dissolve. We select the top surface of the cabinet, and by pressing Shift and numpad 7, we get a perpendicular view of the countertop. Then we press numpad 5 to switch the view from orthographic to perspective, and zoom in with the mouse wheel just enough to clearly see the countertop. Once again, we go to the Select menu and choose All. It's important to mention that by holding Shift and pressing numpad 6 or numpad 4, we can rotate the view to get the desired angle of the countertop. Since we want the direction of the countertop to match the wood sheet, we'll keep the initial orientation. In the UV menu, we select Project from View Bounds. Now we can see that the UV map represents a top-down view of the countertop, fitting perfectly within the image area. We select the entire UV map and press S, followed by Enter, to open the Resize panel. In Scale X, we enter the width of the countertop area divided by the width of the wood sheet. In Scale Y, we enter the total length of the countertop area divided by the actual height of the wood sheet. Remember, the countertop surface image was downloaded from the supplier's official website, so we know the exact dimensions from their specifications. To add some realism, we adjust the UV map so that the countertop to the right of the oven column starts exactly at the bottom left corner of the wood sheet, as a carpenter would. We begin by roughly moving the UV map using the Move tool and the mouse. Then, we zoom in as much as possible on the bottom left corner of the wood sheet. Press G, and use the arrow keys to precisely align the UV map with the edges of the image. Finally, we press Enter to confirm the position, and that's it. As we can see in the UV map, the first wood sheet ends at the start of the sink. This is exactly where a carpenter would place the next sheet, and it's also where small imperfections can appear in real kitchens if the countertop is very long. Now, our model accurately represents the real dimensions of the surfaces. Along the way, we've seen many practical uses of UV enwrapping for architectural 3D models, including tiles, kitchen cabinets, and countertops. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more architectural tips and tricks using free software.